Hi guys. In this video, I want to take you through what it's like to study on the MSc Music Industries here at the University of Glasgow. My name is Matt Brennan. I'm a professor of popular music here within the College of Arts and Humanities. So what's it like to study on this degree? First, the program opens opportunities to enter and develop your career or business in the music or related media and creative industries. The program will provide you with experience of the music industries and access to music industry personnel via a range of assessments, including reports, podcasts, video essays, and your dissertation. It will provide you with critical methods of evaluating music industry research produced by different stakeholders. That could be academic research, lobbying groups, and policymakers on both a local and a global level. And then it will provide you with knowledge of the key theoretical, historical, and methodological debates in music industries and popular music research. So what are your courses like over the course of the year? You have four core courses. The first is popular music research, and that's really an introduction to popular music studies. So we consider questions like, who are music creators in the 21st century? Uh, who are audiences? How do we understand different demographics who listen to and participate in music? How do you make a living out of music? What are the challenges to doing so? How might we divide up the music industries into different components? What is the role of taste or genre or different moods and functions and ways in which we might consume music in terms of trying to make a living and monetizing musical labor? The next course is popular music history, which is a overview of key events and developments in the music industries over the past century. We find that this is a really useful way of thinking about actually how music operates in the 2020s. Because if you think about the music industry, you might think, oh, this is a really fast pace of change in the sector due to all kinds of technological disruption, when in fact, the music industries have always been disrupted by new technologies, new laws, new changes in geopolitics. And there are certain constants that have repeated themselves throughout history when it comes to trying to make a living out of music. So if you have a good sense of the history of the music industries, then it's actually very useful for you to take a look at the challenges in working in music in the 21st century and think, okay, some of these challenges are genuinely new, and some of them are actually quite old and are part of a longer historical cycle. And that helps us navigate those challenges a bit easier. Then you have a course on the global music industries. This really breaks down the industries into all the different categories and ways out of creating revenue from musical work, but it also does so knowing that this doesn't work exactly the same way in all countries. So we examine what that looks like in the UK and the USA because of their influence on global markets, but also we look at other case study countries as well to see how music sectors might operate a little bit differently in other national contexts. And we do a similar sort of thing in the fourth compulsory course, which is music cities. So it's really great to be teaching the music industries in the city of Glasgow, which is this fabulous music city, internationally recognized as such. And music cities themselves are a really important policy concept that have only gained increasing importance in the last 10 years or so, as city governments try to make the most of the music scenes in their respective locations to make sure that their cities are great places to work in music, but also for citizens to participate in music and get something out of the cultural life of a city. So we look at that in relation to Glasgow, but also other music cities around the world on that course. You then have two elective options. We'd recommend that you take popular music politics as a course, but you have other options as well, including field recording, sound and place, current issues in musicology, or quite a range of other courses that are available across the College of Arts and Humanities that vary from year to year. That's the taught coursework for your 2 semesters here. And then over the summertime, you would progress to a music industries dissertation, where you would be paired up with a supervisor, depending on what topic you wanted to pursue independently to produce a piece of your own research to contribute to the sum of all human knowledge on the music industries. So that's where hopefully you take all your training for those first few semesters and create something of your own. So why choose this program? Well, first, our approach is multidisciplinary. We bring sociology, cultural studies, musicology, and politics perspectives to studying the music industries. You would be studying in the city of Glasgow, which has a vibrant and exciting music scene. It was the UK's first UNESCO City of Music, the first to be recognized as such by UNESCO. It's an unbeatable location for the program. I personally moved from Canada all the way over to Scotland many years ago now because I was attracted to the music reputation of Glasgow and Scotland more broadly. And it was so good, I stayed. So that's an endorsement right there. Other reasons to choose this program, the city has an excellent range of music venues, genres, and styles and scenes that are happening. It's a really vibrant and diverse music scene here. We have a wide range of music businesses and organizations in the city. And as students, you'll have access to certain university resources, including study spaces, practice rooms, the audio lab in the music department. We have a few recording studios, including a sort of traditional recording studio, plus an ambisonic studio, and also the university's concert hall as a performance space. You're going to have the opportunity as well to contribute to the Glasgow Music City website, which is created and maintained by students and staff from the music industries program. And if you're looking for a kind of general introduction to the city of Glasgow, including a map of all of its venues, a directory of the key music businesses and organizations in the cities, and then blog posts about what it's like to try and carve out a life in music here, then you can go to www.glasgowmusiccity.com and find all of those things on that website and also get a sense of, the fact that you as a student would be contributing to the creation of content on that website during your time on the music industry's degree. In terms of career paths and opportunities for graduates, a lot of people go on to work in music and creative industries organizations all over the world, as well as local music organizations within the UK, self-employed and freelance work, and further study at PhD level. So for instance, some previous graduates from our degree now work in a range of roles across the music and media industries, including for Sony Music Germany, PRS and ICE services, BBC Studios, WMA, and Channel 4. More locally, graduates work for Glasgow businesses including Soma Recordings, the Scottish Music Industry Association, 432 Presents, and PCL, which are concert promoters here in the city, and Last Night from Glasgow, which is a record label in the city. Others have continued in academia to PhD level and gone on to hold posts at the University of Glasgow and the University of the West of Scotland in both cultural policy and music, while many others are self-employed or freelance artists, educators, and music entrepreneurs. So, if you're interested, you can apply by going to the program webpage on the University of Glasgow website, and it's there that you can view up-to-date information, including entry requirements, information on scholarships, as well as a link to our online application form. So you have the URL to our program just on the screen there, but of course you can also just use your preferred search engine to type in Glasgow MSc Music Industries, and that should give you a link to the website as well. So thanks very much for listening. Please do join us and follow the university on social media and listen to our podcast to get a sense of what it's like to study at Glasgow more broadly. And I hope to see you all in September. Bye for now.